Hello from the Yarn Closet in Southern Arizona. I'm Laura. This is the afternoon. It's after school one day. So the lighting is off a little bit. Let me see. Does that really help? I don't know if that really helps. I think it makes it more glary. But anyway, this is what we got. So what are we going to talk about? Well. So I did a little crochet exchange, and these are the things I got. Pickle. That was an ornament. This is supposed to be an ornament, but it's just, I did not make these, someone else did. An octopus, so that's kind of cute, and that's kind of fun. I finished this kid's hat. And I realized my daughter has bigger hands than I do. So I had to make new mittens that are bigger than my hand. And someone said, but you don't make a left and a right. I don't make a left and a right mitten. I don't make a left and a right foot. Because guess what? These look pretty much the same. If you do gussets here, you do have to kind of do left and right a little differently. But I've still made gusset ones where I just do one repeatedly and I don't change the gusset. So I still think they fit just fine. Yes, this one has seams here, and this one they're kind of more to the sides, but dude, I don't have time for that. My one tip, if you're doing an afterthought thumb, make the thumb longer than you think you need to. And then, my daughter hasn't seen this yet. I'll bring it out next year. I did some bunting. See, with leaves and stuff. So I will hang up some fall festive bunting next year, or maybe take it to school. I did one for school, and then I've got one for at home. I think I spaced this one a little too much. So there's that. So now I need to start a new project at school. I have some more of the white. No, I have some more of this hat stuff at school. I think I'm going to do another hat in an adult size because the hats that I've made for me in this are a little bit small. The one that I made that was perfect, I gave to somebody else because I like a looser hat, and she is black with very big hair and needed a looser hat. That's why she loved it. So I gave it to her. And I understand that because my daughter is white and has very big hair. So it is what it is. So I'm probably going to do a hat. I'm also thinking about doing some longer cowls, some thinner but longer, so you can double wrap them. Because once again, this is my favorite thing to do with a hoodie, a zip-up hoodie. I take it off, except I don't have a shirt on underneath because I got food on it when I was cooking dinner. But I like to cut the hoods off because I just prefer it. And I like the way it sits and it lays, and it's kind of like a jacket. I think it looks a little bit nicer. You can see the stuff because there's this hole. My friend made this for me. She has those machines and makes me stuff. I love it. But then you can actually see it because there's no hood blocking it. But if I don't wear, so what I wore today was a boat neck. So this was very open. So I would wear a cowl over it. And some of my cowls, because I like them tighter, don't quite cover this in the back. So if I have longer ones that I can double wrap, that'll work. So I'm going to do that. Right now at this hair stage, if it's first or second day, it's okay. Third day, which is tomorrow, is going to be a little sketchy. But I'm actually working tomorrow for money, so got to make it good. And we're doing some fun things. We're playing the Merry Beggars podcast version of A Christmas Carol. So many of the classics that we know and love as classics, kids nowadays do not know. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know fairy tales. They don't know The Night Before Christmas. They don't know all sorts of stuff. If it's a movie, they'll know it, but if it's a book and it's classic-y, they don't know it. One thing I also became a part of recently is this thing called Loose Ends. You can go to looseends.org to look it up, or you can take a screenshot and do that QR code. It'll take you to their website. Started with love by them, finished with care by us. They need knitters, crocheters, people who sew, quilt, tat, rug making, embroidery, cross stitch, Tunisian crochet, mending, amigurumi, needlepoint, basketry, turkey work, felting, nail binding, applique, spinning, latch hook, punch needle, and weaving. They take projects when someone you love has died and they have a half-finished project. They take them, send them to somebody who can finish them, and then you finish them and you send them back. I've done a lot of finishing work for people. I've reworked things for people that they're like, this is my baby blanket. And I'm like, that's beyond mending unless you want this kind of mend, which will change the nature of it. Then a lot of times we would frog it. I would rework it in the same or similar stitch. It's then smaller, and then if they want it bigger, then do a border or something that makes it bigger. But I've done a number of things with knitting and crochet finishing and mending. I love those things. I think so often because of Yarn Chicken, I know that's the reason for me. Because of Yarn Chicken, so often I don't get to finish a blanket quite the way that I wanted to. And so I'm just very excited. I'm signed up with them. It was a whole process. You have to fill out forms. You have to send in pictures of work and stuff. And it's not hard. It's not hard. I was able to do it on my lunch break, but I'm excited. So look them up if you happen to have a knitting group or something. My mom's church quilt group is going to look into it, and I don't know. I think sometimes I get a little bit like, what do I do next? Because nobody actually likes what I give them. Nobody actually uses what I make. And I'm okay-ish with that, because if you just want to give it away to somebody else, great, do it. I don't know. That's life. That's the way it works. So to finish something that somebody actually wants, I'm excited about that. I'm hearing something. I think it feels like it's from outside. Like a TV from outside. Oh, it could be the neighbors. have the grandkids over so they could be doing something outside, watching a movie outside or something. So I do have some of this Softy Chunky, and I'm thinking about, although it's not the bestest color in the world, I'm thinking about seeing if I can't find on Ravelry, match my needle sizes and my yarn to like a free hat pattern and come up with something. Because sometimes I just don't want to do the work with the gauge and the gauge swatch and all that. But that is what has been going on this week. I've been told that my gift is too extensive. So, because I put the small mittens from last year in. So I'm just going to leave it here as I might need a gift for somebody, or my daughter might, and I'm just going to leave it here as maybe something. Yes, what? I told you I was podcasting.
Oh, sorry. It can...
Okay. So... that's all I know. I'm in a Secret Santa with the principal of the middle school. He's the person I got. It's a little intimidating. And we'll see how that goes. I have 3 out of the 5 things that I need to have for him. And then we're going to do like a homemade or purchased small $5 exchange. Leave a gift, take a gift kind of thing. So I've got something for that. The other librarian and I said to her, I don't want to exchange this year. I don't know why I don't want to. I just don't want to. She was not offended. We are not exchanging. There's another older lady that will probably give me a gift. I don't know that I'll get her one. I don't know. I hate the part in adulthood where if somebody gives you a gift, you feel like you have to give them one back. And honestly, if we're already doing this gift exchange stuff at school where you can participate, then if you want to be gifting people, then like participate in that. And I give people gifts throughout the year. I make stuff, give it to them, whatever. I just like that better. I think it's more somehow, more. It is Christmas music for the kids outside over there. She's doing okay. Her husband passed, and she's doing okay. And we just got to pray for her and give her good thoughts and help when we can. My husband went over with the tractor. She'd sold her tractor very quickly. And so he went over and fixed their driveway. And I was trying to explain to the kids, sometimes when you see a job that needs to be done, you do it. You don't have to ask permission always. Because that is something we're trying to get them to understand. Common sense and also initiative and like where to understand like boundaries and how to not overstep, but how to make something work in a relationship. Because if you're constantly asking your spouse permission to do the thing, then have you really taken it off their shoulders? You haven't. And so there. That's my 2 cents. That's all I got this week. I don't have a lot this week. Look with your heart first, not your eyes. And I'm so grateful that you are here. Feel free to share, follow, subscribe, whatever. Patreon for free and follow. I don't do a lot over there. But it certainly is what feeds this channel. So Thank you for my longtime people. And Nikki and Sandra and Irene. I'm trying to think of who's still current. Those are my top 3 longest time people that are still current, and I really appreciate you. All right, we'll see you next week, and just stay sane in the holidays.